I think the Cellar is beyond a doubt one of the best comedy clubs or the most important comedy clubs in America. But I think if people are walking by, that's not good.
I agree.
That's great for interactive. That's great for developing short jokes. That's great for certain things. But like a stage, like even Eastville, New York Comedy Club, that's a great setting for a little bit of both. But I think like Gotham or the old Carolines was presentational. And the thing about presentational is that I believe stand-up is some of it, it's like, it's a question of like the value of crowd work. Like, I think it's definitely a skill. I think that it is also in some ways a waste of time.
Sure.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And
it's like sugar. It's like, it's fun, but it's not, I need real food.
No nutritional value.
It's there kind of like, all right, for dessert, it's fine. At the end, it's fine. But you need a base. You need real food.
Yeah.
And the material is the real food.
Yeah.
Jim Gaffigan was on the We Might Be Drunk podcast with Sam Morril and Mark Norman. And he said he thinks that crowd work is a waste of time. I don't know if I agree or if I disagree. Maybe a little both. If you are an established comedian that has a large following and you're selling out shows, you definitely don't have to do crowd work. There are some comedians that pride themselves as like, I'm not a crowd work comedian. I tell jokes. But then there's some comedians that are still on the uprise, right? Are still on the trajectory of going up. And it takes time to build an audience. But the new day and age, it's crowd work. Crowd work is very easy if you're knowledgeable about a lot of things and quick on your feet, witty. If you're not those things, you're going to struggle in crowd work. I think crowd work is essential for building an audience, especially if you're new and you don't want to burn the actual material that you have. There's a lot of crowd work comedians this day and age that have done extremely well, and now they're out selling out theaters, going overseas and selling out. And it's all from the interaction with the crowd. Like Nate Jackson. Nate does it at a high level. I've never seen anybody do an hour of crowd work for 12 months straight and not repeat the same thing. It's a skill. And he did, Jim did say it was a skill, but working that crowd work got him an opportunity to travel the country. Like, I didn't know Nate Jackson was on the 5150 show. I didn't know he was on Wildin' Out. I did not know these things from platforms that had large followings, but I do know him from his crowd work. He said he got the information from Matt Rife, which became large from crowd work. Like, definitely he was doing his thing since a young kid in Atlanta, performing all over the country, but crowd work on TikTok took him off. Also, there are some people that are horrible. There are some people that are not good at crowd work and mask it as that they're good in it. What is her name? I'm trying to think of her name. Natalie Cuomo. I think she's not good at crowd work. I think the answer of the audience member get a bigger pop than whatever she says in response. But hey, cute white girls with tattoos, you're bound to do well. You're bound to do well. I've never seen her in person, so I will leave that up for debate. But what I see online, and it's a skill that you build. So Jim, to say that crowd work is useless, maybe for you, maybe for your fans. But when it comes to building, When it comes to building an audience, like I don't even do crowd work, but I try to incorporate crowd work into my set. Like I would rather ask a question knowing that I'm going to go into a joke versus asking a question and being left out on a cliff and not know where to go. It just messes up the show if you have no idea what you're doing or where you're going to go. There's some people that are really great at it, and those people, Morgan J. Morgan J does a different type of crowd work. He interacts with the crowd, brings the mic up to you, goes out to the crowd, and has them sing songs. These are the things that are helping catapult comedians to a higher level. And I do think it's oversaturated when it comes to just everybody trying to do crowd work. When you go to a comedy show, you got 15-minute set and you spend 5 minutes trying to do crowd work. I think that you should take advantage of the 15 minutes and do your jokes. I think that people are fishing for clips, which, I mean, how else are we supposed to build our audience? How else are we supposed to build it? I don't have the answers. What I do know is that when I drop clips consistently online, my numbers are actually moving. When I don't, the numbers are stagnant. That tells me everything I need to know. So maybe once I get to a Jim Gaffigan's, I don't know how to say his name, Jim Gaffigan's level, or even a Nate Jackson's level, or even a Morgan J's level, because they're still rising. Maybe I would add more crowd work. If I was on the road doing 20 minutes consistently or an hour consistently, then maybe I would add more crowd work because I have more time to fill and opportunities to put online to go viral. But at this time in my career, I don't have that amount of time to play around. I got to show that I'm funny from the jump. So let's go to the clip. Let's go to Nate Jackson's clip. And then we'll go to Natalie Cuomo's clip, and then you be the judge, right?
Them some big ass titties. What do you do for a living?
I'm a correctional officer.
A correctional officer? In a men's prison or a women's prison?
Yeah, men.
Do they be listening to you?
They actually do. They listen to me more than they do the other ones.
I bet. They should be like, go to bed. They'd be like, all right. All my prisoners are already asleep. We're counting titties. You're supposed to be counting sheep, y'all. You're really a correction officer? You be having to hit them and stuff?
Not really.
You ever smash one? I read on the internet that the female correction officers be smashing the prisoners sometimes. You don't got a little prison boo?
There's enough felons out here. I don't need it.
There's enough guys out here? Yeah, but we're more complex out here. Somebody fall in love with you over, like, some Pop-Tarts in there. You're like, I got a 4-pack, hold on. I snuck them in. So you too, you also a correction officer? What do you do?
I work at a gas station.
You work at a gas station? Which one? Fuck y'all, gas expensive. I need a plug. I want to walk in. Everything on 4. You know what it is. You'll do it? You would do it for me? I can have free gas? Quit trying to fuck.
Whose idea was that? Oh my god, I love it! Okay, wait, what made you want to ask him?
Huh? Why are you making it sound like we're a couple?
Oh my god, don't get scared.
It's not my fault.
What? It's not that, wow, it's not that wow, look at you.
Yeah.
I could leave right now if
Well,
I
I can
wanted.
roast you too. You can't just roast all of us and get nothing.
Whoa!
Is that not allowed?
I see. So you were afraid because you felt like I was saying you're gay.
I can take the mic if you want.
It's okay, he's your new friend.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I have plenty of material that's embarrassing for you. Let's move on. Small dick energy, let's clap for him. I will say this, like, it is such a hard time in this world right now. There's so many people that came together to be supportive and fucking amazing, and you're putting negative, no, fucking look me in the eyes, you're putting negative fucking energy out here. This is the last show of my fucking, look me in the fucking eye. This is the last show, no, look at me. It's the last show of my fucking weekend. It's a sold out show, and you want to say mean shit to me, okay?